Hello and welcome to Real English. I'm back with another slang video, and today we're not going to be dealing with a very cheerful topic, but some of the expressions or the slang words they're quite funny actually. Maybe it just shows my dark sense of humor, but some of these really entertain me quite a lot. And the topic we're going to be talking about today is death and dying. But check out some of these words. So the first one, to buy the farm, to kick the bucket, to croak, to be pushing up daisies, as dead as a doornail, and to be dropping like flies. So all of these, as I said, are to do with death, so you have to be very careful how you use these, and I would suggest that you never use them when you're referring to people, because it's actually very rude and it would not be very polite. Like if you ever said to someone, "Oh, I hear your grandfather bought the farm," that would be a little bit rude, especially in English culture. People would be kind of like, "Oh, what did you say?" You're kind of, I don't know, it's just not very appropriate. So I would keep using these things for maybe animals, pets, and things like that, or maybe someone you don't know closely or well. Like you could say, "Oh, I hear one of these celebrities kicked the bucket." Well, that's fine, but not to someone close to you or someone that you know. It would be a very cold thing to say. Anyway, let's have a look at them. So, to buy the farm, apparently this comes from the old days when obviously people had farms, and when they finally died, that with the insurance, they actually managed to buy the farm. The rest of the family managed to buy the farm with the insurance. So this is where this expression comes from, but you would use it exactly like that. My dog bought the farm last week. Again, fairly tragic, but if anything, this is an entertaining way of saying it. To kick the bucket. To kick the bucket, this comes from when I think people used to hang themselves, and they used to stand on a bucket, and then they used to kick the bucket, and off they went. Again, very macabre, not very polite, but still. My goldfish looks like he's going to kick the bucket. So your little goldfish isn't looking very well, I'm imagining. To croak, the frog actually makes this noise, like ribbit, ribbit. We would say that is croaking, but I have no idea where this term comes from. But if something's going to croak, it's going to die. I have lots of fish, but they keep croaking on me. That's actually true. I have lots of fish and they do keep croaking on me. That's where the example came from. Unfortunately, it sucks, but hey. To be pushing up daisies. So as you can see, I've got a little picture here, and there's a tombstone with R.I.P, rest in peace, and you can see here there's some flowers growing, and that's what it means. Daisy is a type of flower. So if you're pushing up daisies, they've buried you, and you're basically plant food. Very, but it's great to be pushing up daisies. To be as dead as a doornail. This apparently comes from a Charles Dickens novel, and he says it at the start of one of his book. And to be as dead as a doornail actually describes the state of being dead, if you can do that. But I think you can, because they have. As dead as a doornail means like you're very dead. And if you want the clinical terms, it means that like rigor mortis is set in, and you're like, you know, when they can't like move your hands at all, you're dead. So as dead as a doornail. And the last one, dropping like flies. Why refer to killing one person when you can refer to killing many? So dropping flies means people are dying all over the place. Again, not very cheerful, but the example I would use here, if there's a outbreak of cholera or something like Ebola, something horrific, people would drop like flies. Anyway, so be very careful how you use these. because I do not want to be responsible for you turning around to one of your friends and going, oh, did your grandfather buy the farm last week? Do not be saying things like that. It will not go down well, especially if the person is English. It's a little bit harsh. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun with these words, but don't offend anyone. Thanks. Bye.